Hey everybody, and welcome to the film set of Cold Pines Radio. We are entering the Aperture Light This Location Film Festival. We are out in rural Chatsworth and trying to figure out how to mount lights to trees, and it's going okay. It's going okay.
So what's happening?
Do I dare explain? They insisted I don't use stands. I convinced them to let me use one. But other than that, I'm rigging a light to a tree, or I'm having him do it because I'm not tall enough to get up there.
Hi, I'm Spinnaker Weston Greenberg, and I am the cinematographer of Cold Pines Radio. This has been a very, very elaborate shoot, and we've put a lot of work into making this as creative as possible in terms of both lighting and camera movement. So I'm going to walk you through some of the creative decisions that we've made. To start off, our lighting plot, we have sodium vapor lights rigged up right behind a tree and actually also on a tree. And then we did a 1K par can with sodium vapor gel blasting as our key light, which we reinforced using a light panel bouncing into a 4x shiny reflector. But everything else we did, we were actually doing with Aperture lights. We were running two 120Ds. One is a kicker with some CTB, some quarter CTB, splashing into the scene to offer an edge light or a backlight where we needed it. The other one paired with an Aperture light storm, bouncing into a large white bounce to fill the scene and just raise some ambient light and exposure. Everything else we were doing with smaller units like Amaran panels, an H198, things that we could bounce in to add some fill to our actors' faces. We also placed some panels in cars to light the interiors, just raise the exposure in the interiors of cars. And we did some other really cool lighting gags. We had specifically a police light set up to emulate police sirens. We had two small little LED units with red and blue gels on a dolly wheel that we taped up and kind of jerry-rigged, put that on a stand, and we spun it around to get those cool police sirens. That's pretty much the gist of our lighting setup. We've been adding other touches here and there, bringing in bounces to add fill or splashes of light to areas. We've had some Aperture Amarans put in these cars to light up the interiors when needed. And yeah, that's been our lighting.
So we just wrapped on the shoot. We got all the shots, and we actually finished ahead of schedule. So now we're doing wrap right now. I believe everybody really pulled 110%, like beautifully. The Aperture Light This Location Film Festival came up, and we're like, okay, this is the right opportunity to do this. We have one location, we get to light it crazily and do all of these cool fog effects, and it turned out great. Like, it turned out exactly how I really wanted it to and really loved it to. And that's one of the special things about film is you just kind of think something up, and then with a crew of like some of your best friends and some of the best people in the business, you make that a reality, and that's super special. Hey everybody, we're in the editing room, and I forgot to explain how we came across the word accent in our film. So basically, when we were drawing up the script, it was right before shooting that my cinematographer Spin over there, he's doing color right now. He told me, hey, there's supposed to be accent in this film, and I completely forgot. So we ended up having to do some rewrites last minute, and we were able to get a cool little insult line out of it.
Keep getting noise complaints about that sandpaper accent of yours.
It kind of felt familiar, so I think it worked for the script. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the short.